All right, let's go ahead. Let's get started. Welcome back to the channel, guys. The king has finally returned, and today we're going to be playing some Arise crossover. If you guys can do me a quick favor, right? If you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know exactly when we go live here, when we put out some videos, so that way we can get you guys bigger, faster, stronger in this channel, so that way you guys can get 1% better and get greater in chasing that greatness, all right? So as you can see here, my guy is over here. He's ready to rock and roll, but today is a huge update because they did a lot of revamping here, but we're going to go through it right here, right now. All right, so first up, we're going to go over the balance changes. So as you can see right here, all right, we see Vegeta with the B, but he's actually with the V. They reduced his ult from about 2.2 seconds to 1.87 seconds. What that basically means is that he's doing faster or more damage because of speed, all right? Speed's the name of the game, and he's actually much faster. On top of that, the max level has increased from the 250 or 200 level to now 300, right? So right now, I still got some time to catch up right there, but also max stat level, right? As you can see right here, stat level right now, I am at 168. They've increased it now to about 190, which is pretty good because you guys have been asking for that for quite some time, all right? But let's get into it because I know you guys have been waiting for a little while, and that's going to be the upgrade system, which we're going to go over first and foremost, the relics. Okay, so relics here, if we can find him right here by the blacksmith. So how this basically works, just like weapons, okay, so you can now upgrade your relics. So as you can see right here, as soon as you hit that relic button, you're going to be able to see this right here. So let's say, for example, this one right here that you got as an exclusive item. Now to upgrade your relics, so that way you don't have to farm like crazy. You guys are going to be able to put in 600 dust and 2 legendary cores to make it happen. Because if you think about it, it is a huge game changer, guys, especially with everything that's been going on. I mean, let's hit it up right there, because right here, and then you would also need to pay QA gems or 79 tickets, which I would go with the gems because you guys have a lot. You guys have money going on, right? So right here, it's also going to show you too with the relics. With the buffs when you get these relics down, right? So every time you increase it, you're going to get drop chances increasing, shadow level increasing, which is super important because it's going to actually bring your damage up to speed, bigger, faster, stronger, as we always say in this channel. And shadow damage goes up too, weapon damage, and a rise luck. So all those attributes is going to come in at a high level, okay? So make sure to upgrade those relics and try to get them to the G, because that right here, especially this one, is going to be a huge game changer, you know, going into this new phase, because the enemies are just going to get faster. They're going to get stronger. They're going to get harder to beat, and you guys need to be a step ahead of them every single time, all right? So make sure to get it there, all right? So next up, now you guys are probably asking, legendary cores, where do we get this from? Okay, so the cores, from my understanding, where you're going to get those from is doing key dungeons, all right? So for example, I'm just going to kind of read this off here as they had the updates here. Low tier common cores are going to come from Level City, Brum Island, all right? Mid tiers, rare cores, Lucky Kingdom, Mori Town, and then as you guys know, which actually, yeah, the epic core is going to come from the top tier, or the top tier is going to be epic cores from XZ City and Hunter City. So once again, if you're going to get your common cores, you want to go to Level City, Brum Island. Second, rare core, Lucky Kingdom, Mori Town, and epic core, XZ Hunter City to get that, right? But the legendary core, if you guys can hit me up, you know, on the comments below where we can get those. I think we can only get those, I think, from maybe dungeons. Not really sure yet, but if you guys can let me know, man, let's make sure to make that happen so that way we can get this community stronger, okay? Shadow stats, also another big thing now. Now they have stats, which is pretty cool, so check this out. Okay, so if you guys are aware, or if you guys have ever played what's called Anime Adventures, okay, they had this thing where they had different stats that you can roll, okay? Now, it can range anywhere between the E, from my understanding, and it can actually go up to SS, as you can see right here, okay, which is by far the greatest that you can get, especially for any one of these, okay? So, just to let you know, okay, not all units are built equal. So let me show you real quick, as I was actually looking into this earlier today, right? So for example, Snow number 1 has got attack power of S, all right, 15, 35, 15, and 8, all right, so SASB. Now let's look at the second one. Second one here is going to show SESS. Oh man, so that means I got to roll that because I mean 0.00 damage. We need stronger damage, especially with this one. It's going to make him bigger, faster, stronger, as we always say, right? So that's one of the things too. Not every unit is built equal, which is actually pretty awesome. It's actually going to really help make this game great again, all right? So make sure to upgrade those. So just to kind of give you some notice here on how to do this, all right? Now, if you want to just increase a single attribute, let's say your attack, it's only going to cost 4 cores, all right? So you're going to be able to do this and re-roll, and I can tell you right now, it's at random. So I haven't tested this out yet, but if it's just like any other games, it's basically at random. The advantage is you can get a chance to actually increase your stats up to a higher level or basically all the way up to SS. But the downfall is if you try to re-roll, there's a chance that it can go lower. So basically, if I were you guys, I would try to farm these as much as I can. And the best thing to do is actually maybe just do individuals. I've seen people try to roll all 10s. I would honestly say, from my understanding from actually doing other anime games, I would try to go SS. I would try to find the SS first, okay? So that way it rolls everything and then go individual. So I'm actually going to do a video on that soon here. So that's actually one of the big things too, because these shadow units that, you know, you can only get N, Gs, N pluses. Now you can increase the individual stats, which is pretty awesome. So good job to the devs there for making that happen, okay? So that's basically the shadow stats. Now, also another thing too is the shadow tier, which is right here. Now, you can increase the level boost every single time. And the best way to do it, guys, is getting kills. So if you guys are trying to go up to the next tier, from my understanding, you're going to also increase the damage counter as well as all the other attributes for these particular ones. Because as you can see right here, it's going to make farming, AFKing, whatever you guys want to do, it's going to make it great again. Because like I said before, you know what I mean? This game kind of got a little stale. I'm not going to lie. That's why I haven't made videos. But now, right here, it gives us a lot more things to do. As well as you guys haven't done or you have already started, make sure to get those daily quests in so that way you guys can level up. Because, I mean, look at this. I mean, guys, look at this, man. I mean, I haven't even done this yet. And look at that, 4.KX or X experience right now. I mean, if you level this up quickly and then you pop one of those, what is it called again? Man, I haven't played this game in a while, so sorry, guys. The items right here, if you pop in, it drops are actually an EXP boost, which I don't have right now. Hopefully I'll be getting that here soon. You can actually double it, and then you're going to be able to increase it faster in this game. So make sure to do that, okay? Now, the key craft and key dungeons NPC. Now, whenever you find these guys here, from my understanding, you are going... I guess they're going to be located together, which makes it a smoother and better experience. So, I mean, that's really up to you guys, right? But from my understanding, guys, I mean, like I said before, I mean, the name of the game here is Relics, keys or common cores, and as well as everything else. So, this is going to be the game plan. So, let me go over this with you guys one more time, okay? So, we're going to go back to Relics once again. So, here's what you're going to do, okay? So here's the game plan, even though I kind of went over your guys' head with this. If I can find it, geez. Forgive my thoughts here. Upgraders. Okay, so what you're going to want to do, guys, is you're going to want to, just like I said before, farm these legendary cores. You guys can hit me up in the comments below, okay? Let me know where to find those legendary cores. And then the legendary dust, super simple. You can get those in dungeons. You can get them over at, you know, the once... what is it called? I totally forgot what it's called. Basically, in Leveling City, you'll see the Ring of Fire. You just enter, and then you'll go into world bosses as well that you can actually farm those in. So make sure to take care of that, so that way you can get yourselves up to 600 legendary dust. Because now better than ever before, you're going to be able to farm dust easily. Okay, so make sure to get onto that, especially with relics, because they're going to be super important, especially if you're trying to farm those N+ units. All right, so make sure to do that. Also, another thing too, shadow power and speed and attack and all these other goodies right here, right? Which is this right here. And to get these right here, oh man, I don't have enough shadow cores, so you're gonna have to farm shadow cores, all right? And from here, you can farm shadow cores by going into raids and world bosses. So make sure to raid as much as you can. And I believe, I haven't tested this out yet, I will actually go ahead and try to test this out to see if we can get more of these cores from the harder stages, which if you do that in world bosses, man, you guys will be good to go. Well, guys, that is it for today. Like I said before, make sure to do those things, and make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you guys know exactly what's going on over here. Until next time, I will see you on the next video. King is out. Peace.